Millions of people in the world are waiting for kidney transplants. The problem is there are not enough organ donors. Next team has a solution that sounds a little bit like science fiction. They want to 3D print a kidney. Please welcome Susanna Kaisto.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Susanna Kaisto, and I come from the University of Oulu. And I have the privilege to lead and represent Team Futurena. The name comes from the word future and the Latin word for kidney, ren. And we want to 3D bioprint a functional mini kidney. Because do you know what? The day might come that I, as many others, would get diabetes or high blood pressure, and this would slowly degrade my kidneys until they one day would stop working. I would be placed on an organ transplant waiting list, and while waiting, I would have to go through dialysis treatments just to stay alive. I might be really lucky and get a kidney from my brother, who has the matching tissue type. Or then they could find me a donor from Finland or abroad. And if I would be really rich, well, I don't know really, but rich, someone might even try to sell me a suitable kidney. But the fact is, there is not enough kidneys for everyone who would need one new kidney. But I am certain that if my kids someday would get into this situation, they would go to the hospital, have a skin biopsy taken, and these cells, they would be transported to the laboratory, and they would be reprogrammed to become kidney cells. The kidney cells would be put in a bioprinter that would 3D print a small kidney bud, just as the kidney starts in the embryo. And the technicians in the lab, they would give the right cocktails of signaling molecules and growth factors, and then the kidney would be put in a bioreactor. And there it would grow there for months. But in the end, they would have an own functional kidney ready to be transplanted into them. We in Team Futurena, we are combining the forces of developmental biology, biopharmacy, biomaterial research, and engineering and 3D printing. We have the pioneers and experts of these fields. And we have also allied with the 3D printing company 3D Tech. Nature knows how to build a kidney in the developing embryo. But how will we build the kidney outside of the embryo, in the lab? And I say, we don't need to know all the details, because nature already knows. Just take a look at this beautiful video behind me, where a mouse embryonic kidney is growing and developing on a dish. I say, let nature do the work, or at least part of it. We can already take adult cells, program them to become stem cells, and then reprogram them to become kidney cells. We can package signaling molecules that home the cells and then instruct them what to become and what to do. We can also take an embryonic kidney. We can break it up to thousands of single cells and put it back together again. And we can make accurate three-dimensional maps of kidneys. And with the help of these maps, we are already able to print, well, like kidneys like this. We have many questions still that we have to answer on our way to the human transplantable kidney. But the thing is that we know what these questions are. And for each step we take, we gain huge amount of information for basic research and for medical applications. And the first step for us would be to grow the kidney cells in a really small microfluidistic chamber. It would have the right environment for the kidney cells. It would have an artificial blood flow and blood vessel cells. The cells there, they would function just as in the real kidney. And this could already also be used for screening drugs, because kidney cells, they are very sensitive to toxins. So we don't have to wait to get the functional human transplantable kidney to be able to already celebrate, because this mini kidney would already be a tool and a product that the drug industry and the scientific world would need very much. And when we are able to do and make the mini kidney, we will have a tool for cheap and fast screening of drugs, and we can reduce the amounts of laboratory animals needed. And we will be able also to design treatments and drugs suitable for you personally. We in Team Futurena believe that printing a functional mini kidney is not longer only science fiction. With the right partners and steady funding, we can succeed. Because we have already the knowledge and the technology to do something that was impossible just 5 years ago. Thank you for your attention. I hope I have intrigued your imagination, because I am sure that you have feedback, ideas, resources, and possibilities to help us reach our goal. Please come and talk with us afterwards. Thank you.